Cyclone, I am back with Borderlands 3. I know it's been a while, guys. I took a break from this game. I was away for the holidays, and I finally come back to settle down and play a little bit more and just have some fun with the game, and also try to come up with a new build. So for Moze, that's kind of been the challenge. The community saying that she's the worst Vault Hunter at the moment. I don't know if that's true. Let me show you why. You all know my Iron Bear build, which is awesome. I highly recommend you guys look into Iron Bear builds and variants of Iron Bear builds, because Moze herself takes no damage in Iron Bear, and it just helps you clear certain content. Having said that, I wanted to go with something a little bit more DPS focused, a little bit more just pure enemy clearing focused, you know. So this is probably a more viable build for group situations where you're with a team and you want to be the frontline DPS. You want to weaken enemies in your path. This is called the Blister Trooper Moze. The reason why it's a Blister Trooper is because I'm using the Blister style gun right here. This is the feature piece. The Torg Blister. Now, these guns have a short range, but they have a continual beam of energy, of DPS. They shoot out an element. But the only reason why I'm trying this now is because of this buff. The Iron Bear anointment that I happen to roll on this one, it's now 125% bonus incendiary on top of a corrosive beam. This thing destroys. I'm telling you, it's not a boss item. Again, we're talking about mob clearing builds. You know, boss items are crit damage normally, or heavy shield depletion. This is just really good universal damage, and it does very well against mobbing. Let me show you why. So, first of all, the magazine size is key here. The weapon type itself, it increases damage the longer you fire. This is also very important. And on top of that, we have the Iron Bear bonus. But here's where the build comes into its own. You do need a green monster. This is the new class mod from the DLC. I have 3 of them, but this one has insane magazine size. Look at that. I got magazine size on top of 4 magazine size increase. It's crazy. This is just an absolutely crazy class mod for your magazine size. The grenade damage is nice, but I'm really doing this for the huge magazine bonus that I have. And you can farm these fairly easily in the DLC, I believe. And I just started playing the DLC this week. So, you know, go over there, try to find some green monster variants. If you would like to try this style of build, you're going to be holding down the attack button as much as possible. You're also going to be throwing out a grenade that can buff you, like this one. You want the weapon grenade and action skill anointment, because Moze has the slowest turnaround time for action skill. So we're not going to be relying on the one that does 50% damage. We're going to be relying on a little bit less damage, but still a buff nonetheless. And I think you just get more out of throwing the grenade every, 6 to 10 seconds. Now, I'm actually keeping a slot short because this build is more focused on your loadout. It's a little more offensive focused. So this helps me switch. If I really need healing, for example, I'm going to try and go with this Zuka or a Quickie, which I do actually have a Quickie. And let me get the Quickie instead. The Quickie is my favorite. Wait, did I put it in storage? Wait, where's the Quickie? I have the Quickie, don't I? I stored my Quickie. Are you serious, man? Oh. No, here it is. I always have this gun. This is my bread and butter. The Quickie is one of the best guns in the game to use with the Transformer. This thing is beastly. If you get a ×2, you're really in luck, which is why I absolutely love this item. It's God tier. So, you basically see what I'm doing here. we're holding down the fire button, and we're using a little bit of anointment buffing and this mod for huge magazine. And then, of course, in skill tree, I'm going all offense. Like, I forget anything in the blue tree means with Demolition Woman. Forget it. I just put no points in there. It's very risky, this build. You will get down from time to time in this build, but the DPS is off the charts. I'll show you in just a second. So you can take a look here. We have 9 points into Iron Bank. This is really where the build shines. I mean, 63% bigger mags. And then we have even, again, bonus crit damage, and of course we're doing some bonus damage here. And then we're getting more damage as well in our Shield of Retribution. But I actually put 5 points into Phalanx Doctrine because we are going for kill streaks in a sense. So I went all 5 into Phalanx here. Of course, 3 here. And then I put 3 in Drowning and Brass because I don't want to lose my magazine. So this actually slows down my magazine consumption just a little bit and increases damage just a little bit. So for me, I actually like this. It seems to work for this style of build. Let's get into it. The way the build works in design is you're going to be an Iron Bear. You're gonna. I'll get out of Iron Bear to show you guys. Now I have 2 magazines worth of buffs. Now the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go to a heavy or whatever. You're gonna throw a grenade, and now you are going to destroy these guys and not let go of the trigger. You must hold the trigger down. You gotta throw another grenade or 2. Dead. And you're... I can't hit the crits. Come on. Throw a grenade. Dead. Okay. Now, you see the risk. You're getting shot by far away enemies. That's troublesome. I can't fucking aim, sorry. I can't fucking aim. I can't fucking aim, I'm so sorry. Like, oh. Alright, I gotta reapply my bonus. You can also just go into Iron Bear and finish them off if you want. It's not a problem. Now, as you see, of course, the weakness is range. The quickie is a good way to, like, I guess, revive your shields if you really need it, but you're more than likely going to be relying on your DPS here. All right, get rid of him. Oh, no, quickie.
Dead.
Oh, I'm out of fucking grenades. Oh no! I'm out of grenades. I'm out of freaking grenades. Damn it. Oh, there it goes. Am I nerfed this round? I think I might be nerfed this round because I was doing it before and I was doing a lot more DPS. Maybe I was buffed last time. I'm just not hitting my criticals, like, at all. No, I need to get my Iron Bear back before I do that. Son of a bitch. Again, I just built this today, so give me a moment while I try to get the feel down, you know what I mean? It does damage, trust me, it does. Let's test it here. Alright. Buff! Give me a buff! Let's start over. I might be nerfed this round. I swear, it feels worse than it was just a round ago. Alright, let's try this. Here we go. Damn! I might be nerfed. I swear, I feel like I'm nerfed right now. Look at the fucking aim. Yo, what's the fucking, I'm still testing it, guys, so... And these are some of the harder enemies to do this type of build on because of the natural shielding they have.
Better get back to it.
What the fuck? Hang on. What's the modifier right now? Enemy explosion. Nope. This is regular damage. My aim is also shit right now for some reason. If you hit the crit spots on these fuckers, you can kick their ass. I'm trying to test it in a combat scenario. It's definitely better for team play, no doubt about it. See, look at that DPS. Like, that's good DPS. See that? Like, it's there. No, I didn't want to reload. Son of a bitch, I didn't want to reload. Like, if you hit my shots, that's so much more helpful, right? Alright, get rid of this idiot. There we go, that's better. Okay, a little bit better on the aiming there. I don't know. We're gonna refresh our modifiers. Test it again in some combat scenarios. I need more grenades. I forgot to refresh my grenades before this run. That's better. There we go. Hit the fucking shots, come on, man. I'm missing, see? Fucking awful aim right now. I'm just really sorry about that shit. If you can aim, this build is great. If you can aim. You definitely want those crits because it also helps your ammo. Damn it. Let me show you what it can do to Chupacabrich. Give me one sec. Let me go get all my I need my grenades like now. Oh. Oh my god, I have grenades again. It feels so good to have grenades. Well, I had grenades when I started. I just my aim was so shitty.
I can get through this.
I wasted all of them. All right, let's go. Alright, Chupacabrich. Chupacabra. He's not going to spawn this time. That's so unusual.
Try to keep up.
Like, after you've held it down for a certain period, you are, like, one-shotting all normal mobs under a second. And then badasses, you know, they melt too. Like, nothing really can stop you, per se, so. Let's go to Beans. I'll show you what happens to him. Oh, actually, I fucked up. There we go. The little guys are the hardest to kill with this build. These pieces of shit. Damn it! Oh, I'm so annoyed! Rick, come on. Ah, damn. So, again, it's not perfect. I am trying to... That's actually decent for an Iron Bear build. I'm gonna keep that. It's just something that where... It would definitely be better if you had allies with longer range helping you. But if you're up close, you're kind of like the rushdown trooper, and you're doing the frontline damage. That's kind of how it works. No. I might actually get rid of that. Hang on. I might unequip this. And I might unequip this so that I only have these two items. Actually, that's awesome for Tront farming, having 6 rounds of this before reload. That's amazing. Like you start one after about like 5 or 6 seconds of holding down the trigger, everything dies instantaneously. So that's why I like the build. Even shielding. Oh, I got my ass whooped. Ow! I don't know. Like there's definitely something here. I wouldn't be playing it otherwise. A Nova burner with no anointment. Go fuck yourself. Only 239 times 8. Oh, that's not very powerful. It's not worth it. See? I told you there's something to it. It's not just me, blowing smoke. It's legit. Like, I want this to be good. I wasn't using it well before. Damn, man. Now, I'm curious how it'll work against, this son of a bitch. I'm gonna first weaken his shield, and then I'm gonna go into Iron Bear. I could have had something else on her too. Trant just resists a lot of elemental DPS. You know, if you're using Amara, or you can use like TD or Cheese, but we're not doing that, so a little bit harder to kill him. Oh, can you imagine if that were an Iron Bear one? Oh, I would have flipped out. That's not really necessary. I mean, for Amara, if you're spamming Phase Cast or something, I mean, you get a free grenade out of it, but it's just a regular Firestorm. It's pretty rare, but... Oh, come on. Like, look at this. What is the point of that? I mean, that's horrible. Who's going to use that? I'm going to jump and have no accuracy? I'm going to go try this against some bandit-style enemies and see how it works. This whole build. Wow, a masher with the extra crit, 30% crit? I don't know. Probably shit, but I'm going to try it anyway. You have the Maggie, and that's like the best pistol, one of the best pistols in the game. I have an anointed Maggie, it's fucking amazing. It literally clears everything. And I'll sell it. I will definitely sell those, that's for sure. So as you're seeing, I mean, it's a certain type of build, right? It's definitely going to be better if you have a friend with you. However, the DPS, when you've procced all of your bonuses, the DPS is ridiculous. Like, you can melt through shields with corrosive and fire damage. I mean, that you saw I was doing that against some of the heavy Malawan units. That's crazy to not even need electricity. And I'm doing that with corrosive and fire combined. I mean, it's like, that's pretty good. I mean, this is like, again, I have a Maggie, and it's just better. It has the. I mean, this is fun for maybe leveling purposes, but yeah, 30%. I don't think so. I mean, it's solid. It doesn't have a scope though. Now, one thing to note of this build, COV does not really benefit from magazine size all that well. So you don't really want COV to be your focus here if you're looking for that magazine size. It doesn't really affect it all that much. So, like if I showed you, like here's my COV. It's the same as if I don't have it. It's not any different. So just keep that in mind. It does conflict a little bit with the whole concept of using click, but click just works in general. Like you're using a certain, you're basically, the blister is getting more powerful as you lose ammunition. So that affects that too. It doesn't have to just be COV. So like COV, you do this as the heat increases, but we do it as the magazine gets lower. Right. I have a couple of these green monsters, and I actually have a 5 mag with God tier shotgun and splash damage. However, the one I'm using now has bigger magazine capacity, and technically it's just better overall for universal DPS. I actually prefer having the 4-in-1 that I have on my current equip versus the 5, because the 5 is only giving me magazine, and it's actually smaller magazine than what I currently have equipped. The plus would be if I wanted to use shotgun. You'd really love to have this with assault rifle or SMG. Those are your two best friends here. Shotgun, I have one as well with SMG right here. This is a decent one also. It's actually a very good one, but again, it's kind of up to you how you use it. The one I'm using here just has the biggest magazine of all, so that's why I use it. The SMG one, I actually can switch out to the SMG one, and I can use like a Cutsman, for example. And the Cutsman just, it's a god tier item. I think I'm gonna try that. I will be 31% magazine smaller, but I will have, see, that's the issue. It's like, this one is for the blister. If I switch it out, right, let's say I do that. Now I'm going to want SMGs, like all day, every day. I could do the Preacher, but for me, I really want to show you the Cutsman. Here we go. You can put whatever you want on here, really. SMG or pistol related. Actually, let me go. Again, the only problem I have with this build, this will deplete its 2 mag so quickly, you will lose the mob clearing potential of that DPS. It's still an amazing gun, right? And it still will do good damage. So perhaps the bonus is only so good. But I actually have, where is that? I didn't take this out. I have a crossroad. Where is it? No, I definitely have it. Well, actually, here. I have a crossroad. I have 2 crossroads. So basically, I have Crossroad City all day, every day. I don't know if this is any good or not. I don't think so, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. And I will hold on to... Oh, this is one of my favorites right here. I've had this gun forever. When they raise the level cap, I'm going to be sad. But this thing has corrosive hand cryo on the next two mags on mortar shells. It's pretty fun. I'll put it that way. I'll put that away. Okay. Now we're going to try a little bit of a different style. We're going to go with SMGs primarily. Let's get that in there. I'm going to put the quickie in the last slot, and then let's see, quickie. Alright, we'll see how this one works. Now the mag won't be as big. 39, you see that? It's like, it's good. 95, 87, these are good. Actually, that's a good point. Does the crossroad... Actually, I have to review this, but basically... Excuse me. I don't know if this applies to burst items or not. That's actually a good point. I'm not sure. That's a great question. Well, I'm going to try the crossroads for now and see how it works. I'm going to try Athena's again. Again, not a great place for fire weapons, but even more of a reason to test it. See if I can even clear enemies not weak to fire. Let's see how the damage is. That's what I'm trying to gauge. If you have a shock cutsman or something like that, you might enjoy this build, maybe. Alright. Heavies? Nope. We're gonna throw out a grenade. Oh yeah!
Oh, you're gonna die.
Yeah! Okay.
What? That's it?
There we go. Oh yeah, this is dope. Okay. So, yeah, if you want to go a little bit more on the meta side of life, try to get one with SMG damage or a green monster, and throw on a Cutsman and have some fun. If you can get a Cutsman with a better anointment than mine, go for it. I mean, shit. I have a Cutsman for Amara, but not for Moze. Like, hardcore. I have the one I'm using. 20% more damage. There we go. Damn, that's some power. There we are.
Time for a scrap. Shoot up.
There we go. I'd say I like the Blister a little bit more for normal enemies. The Cutsman is a little bit better for special enemies.
Step to the wrong chick.
So yeah, I do enjoy this. Using the Cutsman, it's a variation. Same idea. You're using a big magazine and green monster, and that's really all it is. There's nothing special to it. You know, I just happen to have a good roll on this. I have the SMG damage, and it seems to work well. Now let's see how it works against some heavy enemies. Like this, let's see if I can damage a fire-based Malawan trooper. That shield damage was through the roof. This would be a good test right here. Yeah, so the Cutsman variant is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Hello. Melee damage is increased by 200% for a short time. I mean, if I was going hardcore fucking melee with a baby maker and a fucking brawler ward, maybe? Like what? That's strange. A baby maker with melee on it. Let's see how it deals with... If Chupacabra actually shows up this time, that would be good. That's a big explosion radius for an Iron Bear grenade. It's pretty standard though. 15% for each enemy damaged. It's like, it has fire damage on it. It might be okay actually. I like the radius size for the effect. You get the 15% damage for each enemy. It's decent. Wait. Splits into two that bounce 5 times? Homing? Oh, shit, dude! Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that the max? Oh, shit. I think that... Well, actually, hang on. It is. Dude, that's the max roll. Oh, man. That's the fucking max roll. I can't believe it. I do want to get that. Fuck. Those are fun little grenades there. I have the 3x3, but the 5x2, I've never found the 5x2. Fuck! Oh, come on, man. I'd love having a shock baby maker. This is actually kind of a shitty item. I was messing around with it.
Now go blow something up.
Yeah. I think. Well, if you get a 3 grenade and 5, that's the real max. But you know, this thing's no joke, man. What? This thing will do a lot of damage. Okay, let's try on one enemy here. See, I have this one. Now, this one actually I think is the best. But both are pretty cool. The cloning alley-oop is, I think, the best one of all. It's it's just fun. It's fun to find every variation that you can of items in this game. That's really all there is to it. Where was I? I'm here, right? Yeah. We're going for Chupacabra. Or not. They nerfed the hell out of his drop rate. Whoa! Damn, they really nerfed him. You see what dedicated drops get you? They get you no spamming Chupacabra, which actually annoys me. because I farm my money that way. That's annoying. I have other ways to make cash. I haven't... Yeah. You can just use it on regular mobs. It's not the end of the world. I have a better one than that. I have the Amara variant. Oh my goodness, look at that power. This gun is so busted. This gun's so busted it makes Moze viable again.
Oh, look.
Even a fire enemy, watch. So for like meta clearing, yeah, this Cutsman variant is better. So like if you're just curious, yes, you would love an SMG based green monster. Magazine size is a big plus, of course, but you know, Cutsman all the way. Like that's the cream of the crop. And it also helps if you have mag size. I have ignite chance mag size and cooldown on my artifact. But if you could get a combo like that, go for it. Again, I think that's going to do it for today. I've shown you really how this build works. And some pretty crappy aim in the beginning, but like the concept is still there. You're just using a huge magazine and you are sustaining fire as long as possible. Green Monster buffs your damage significantly, so it's a good class mod to try and go collect. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do it with that, and I will see you next time.